So moving on to attachment A now, this is in the grievance where I meant to describe the decision or circumstances that caused this complaint. At the school board meeting on April 19th, 2016, item 14, titled Consider and Act on Superintendent's Recommendation for Employee Compensation for 2016-2017 was voted on by the board. Board President, Trustee Rebecca Birch, pushed the vote through without allowing any questions or discussion related to the item. In doing so, she violated DVEA local, which mandates that the board observe the parliamentary procedures as found in Robert's Rules of Order, newly revised. And for more information on that, you can look at Exhibit 1, and we'll go through that. You can feel free to look at that. Robert's Rules of Order, newly revised, explicitly requires discussion and debate of action items under consideration by this deliberative body. So when a motion has been made and seconded, the chair has a responsibility to place it before the assembly and indicate that it was open to debate. I steer you towards Exhibit 2. So by not permitting discussion on the said item, she violated an explicit provision of DVEA local, which asserts the following. It's a quote, "The board president shall not interfere with debate so long as members wish to address themselves to an item under consideration." Again, the board president shall not interfere with debate so long as members wish to address themselves to an item under consideration. This is your own policy. Also, Board President Rebecca Birch behaved differently with regard to this action item in stark contrast to how she conducted business relating to other action items in previous board meetings. With regard to other action items considered by the board in previous meetings, the board president implemented an established procedural pattern. And in this pattern, after hearing a presentation from a central administrator, she would ask board members if they had any questions relating to the information presented. She would then seek a motion and a seconder and put the item under consideration for a vote. And this can clearly be seen upon viewing videos of board meetings conducted in January, February, and March, which are available on the DVISD website. Compilations of these are also available on Del Valley Education Association website and our Facebook page. However, on April 19th, after HR Director Gabe Munoz completed his oral presentation on item 14 relating to employee compensation, she did not ask board members if they had questions and instead put the item to vote with such rapidity as to prevent the members from getting to the floor. And in doing so, she clearly suppressed discussion on the issue. This charge is further corroborated by the way in which she suppressed Trustee Russell's voice. Next, I meant to explain how we've been harmed by this decision or circumstance. Those in attendance at the April 19th school board meeting, which included over 100 members of the Del Valley Education Association, other employees and community members, were denied their right to hear any board discussion on item 14, which addressed the important issue of employee compensation. And in not allowing for any debate or discussion on this issue that affects employees' livelihoods, School Board President Rebecca Birch snubbed at the employees in this community. Employees and members of the Del Valley community deserve better from a board president who is obligated to conduct board meetings in accordance with board policy, as stipulated in DVEA local. So the remedy, the outcome which we seek, is fairly simple. The item that the board of board business, which we have referred to, again, it's item 14, titled Consider and Act on Superintendent's Recommendation for Employee Compensation 2016-2017, should be deliberated by the board and subjected to another vote. And this should be done at a future board meeting, which is held in accordance with the Open Meetings Act. And Trustee Birch, in her capacity as board president, should follow the mandates of DVEA local as they relate to parliamentary procedure and a requirement that she not interfere with debate. Also, Trustee Birch should be mandated to attend training on Robert's Rules of Order newly revised, regardless of whether or not she has received such training in the past.